Real pretty bitch.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy DeAndre.
It's your boy Bailey.
And we back with week number 6.
Yes, sir. Thursday night. We're starting out. Chiefs versus Broncos in Arrowhead, baby. Let's go. You know I'm rapping. Had to
Skip
shut
my
it
intro
up.
and everything.
What intro? I'm intro, but I was excited, bro. Come on.
Whatever.
We already hit it. All right, restart.
What? We already started, so too late. So just leave it.
Shit.
I'm gonna just keep doing it. We
Let's
got
go,
some
baby,
technical
Thursday.
difficulties with he's not really. He just told me he's not a Chiefs fan anymore. Anyway, so I don't know what he's doing
I'm a
right now.
Mahomes fan. Mahomes fan.
We don't get into those. We ain't not gonna get into those reasons why, but let's just keep it at that. Anyways, welcome y'all back to week 6. Last week, we both went 7. No, it wasn't a losing week, but it wasn't like technically a winning week. Like it was all right, but this,
a few games kind of
a few games.
I don't know how they came back and won that game. That was awful.
Yeah, it was wild week. I mean, even Monday night was trash. Like it was a weird week, but we're staying above 500 in total. Last week was above. This week we're kind of 500, so we still all right. But we gonna make sure we better this week. Anyways, let's get into it, y'all. Week 6, Denver Broncos at the Kansas City Chiefs. Thursday Night Football. And go ahead, man. What thing?
Patrick Mahomes led Chiefs -11. I'm taking the Chiefs. It's that easy. They're in Arrowhead. It's the Denver Broncos. They're imploding. If I was a Denver Broncos fan, I'm holding up the draft Caleb Williams sign. Tank for Caleb Williams. Give me Caleb Williams. He's just like Patrick Mahomes. That would be an incredible matchup 2 times a year. Chiefs -11.
I'm gonna have to follow you, man. Chiefs -11. Broncos look. They look, man. I mean, if you could look at, compare trash bags and whatnot, they're probably the worst tier trash bag. I mean, they're the worst tier toilet paper. They're the worst tier, anything at this point. I mean, they're bottom 3 team in the league by far, in my opinion. I mean, the coach, I don't know what they're gonna do. Like Wilson's lost his magic sauce. The Monstars have ran off to another planet with it. It ain't happening. Taylor Swift gonna be at the game too. Kelsey may or may not play. Yeah, she's first. She's going. I don't know if Kelsey's playing though, so I don't know like how that's gonna pan out with everything. I think he will play, but the Broncos, the Chiefs kind of been playing down to their opponents lately, winning close games the last couple of weeks. But I think this game, the Broncos defense is horrific, like horrific. So if the Chiefs don't beat them by -11, I don't even know what to say anymore. So Chiefs -11. First Sunday game, it's in London. The Baltimore Ravens at the Tennessee Titans, the +4. And the Ravens lost the game they should have won last week. The Titans lost as well. Mm-hmm. And both these teams are trying to get back on track. I'm going to take the Ravens -4 just because, Lamar's receivers dropped 5 or 6 passes, easy ones. 2 of them could have been for touchdowns. And I just think they're going to get back on track and get what it takes to, keep that thing going.
Yeah, I'm going to take – I want to take the Ravens here. I'm going to fade myself. I'm going to take the Titans. I think it's just going to be a low-scoring game. They grind it out. Baltimore wins on a field goal. Baltimore wins this game. I'm going to take the Titans plus the points in London. It adds that little X factor. Give me the Titans +4.
Next game is the San Francisco 49ers at the Cleveland Browns. The Browns are +8. I don't know if Deshaun Watson is playing or not. I want to say he's not.
At that, yeah. I don't
know if he's playing?
I don't know. I believe so. They're coming off
a
bye week, so I believe so.
Okay, so if Deshaun Watson's playing, I still think the 49ers -8. I'm not picking against the 49ers, man. I'm not.
I have to make a pick here, and I don't know about Deshaun Watson. Cleveland +8, baby. Let's go.
Okay.
Lock.
Next is the Carolina Panthers at the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins are -13.5. It's super simple for me. Dolphins -13.5. They said they're going to simplify the playbook for Bryce Young. Doesn't matter. Line's not good. Receivers aren't really any kind of tier, and the Dolphins are way better. So
Dolphins -13.5. I think maybe the Panthers can cover here, but if you bet against the Dolphins and you just can't bet on the Panthers here in this spot. So Dolphins.
Next game, New York, Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears. The Bears are +2.5. after coming off their first win of the season. The Vikings, they lost to the Chiefs last week. Jefferson's not playing as well.
He's on injured
They're
reserves.
thinking about trading Kirk Cousins. They got a lot of questions going on up there right now, and this is literally their last game to win before they break everything up, in my opinion. If they lose this game, they're probably going to trade Kirk Cousins, in my opinion, regardless of what Jefferson wants. And with that being said, I think the Vikings get back on track in here. I still don't trust the Bears, so give me Vikings minus 2.5.
I'm taking the Bears plus 2.5. The Vikings are imploding. They're not a good football team. They just lost their best player, Kirk Cousins. You are so fucking trash.
He's good.
You, man. I hate
He's
you.
good.
You're
He's a
terrible.
hater.
And let's see how good you are without your best receiver. You're toast. Chicago.
He's been good without Jefferson. Before Jefferson got drafted, he was good.
Chicago. He is average. He is terrible. I would totally tank and trade Kirk Cousins away 2 years ago.
I wouldn't. Next game is Seattle Seahawks at the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are -3. They're kind of getting low-key back on track. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow had a great game last week. The Seahawks, they had a bye.
I believe they had a bye week.
They had a bye week last week, but they lost the week before that on Monday or Sunday Night Football. I can't remember. But
coming off a win, they beat the Giants on Monday night.
but they lost against somebody where Geno Smith got knocked out the game and Drew Lock played. But I can't remember. But anyways, I'm taking the Bengals -3. Pretty simple. I think it's going to be a close game. So it might hit I could see the game being 24-21. But I'll take the Bengals just because, like I said last week, I think the Bengals, they grew back.
That was the Monday night game when they won. They beat the Giants, and then they went to the bye week, remember?
That's right. They won that game. They won that game.
Seattle's coming off a bye. They're fresh. I'm going to take Seattle plus the point. Cincinnati has continuously showed us who they are. I know they got back on track last week, but they got back on track against the Cardinals. The Cardinals,
they've been playing good.
But, they've been playing tough. Yeah, they've covered a lot of games. I think they've covered every single game except last week, but
they didn't cover against the 49ers.
Okay. Yeah, they did not actually. But I'm going to take Seattle. Give me the points. The Bengals have to prove to me that they're that team that they
didn't prove it last week.
Past couple of years. Not against Arizona.
Okay.
Not to me.
Whatever. Indianapolis Colts versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars are -4. Anthony Richardson most likely not playing. That simple for me. I trust the Jaguars are looking good. They beat the Bills, upset kind of the week, even though they're a quality team, but still an upset technically, and because they were +5.5 that game. But I'll take the Jaguars here, -4. I think they'll win probably by a touchdown. These are a divisional game, but without Anthony Richardson playing, I don't think the Colts stand much of a chance with Minshew.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Minshew has played pretty well. I think he's 2-0. And
Is
his
he?
starts,
Are you sure?
Yeah, he beat the Baltimore Ravens, and then he won last week. So he actually is 2-0. He's playing okay, serviceable.
The Colts beat the Ravens.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember that game.
So that being said,
he's playing a back home rivalry game too, because he used to play for the Jaguars. So actually, I'm gonna switch my pick. I'm changing. Forgot about that. I'll take the Colts +4. I'll take the Colts +4.
I was going Jags all the way, baby. I'm going Jags -4.
I forgot about that.
At home. That is a revenge game for him, but I mean, I think the Jags are rolling. They're 2-0 in London, coming back, sipping the tea, baby. I'm sipping the Jaguars tea. They're playing well. Give me Jags -4.
Give me Colts. Next game is the Washington Commanders at the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are -2.5. They've been playing pretty good as of late, except when they were in London. The Commanders, they haven't really been playing good at all. I believe, I think the Falcons will take this one. I think Ron Rivera's on the hot seat. This might be his last season with the team. He's been very mediocre since he's been there. I don't see the season panning out very well for him. The Falcons are kind of on the uprise. This game honestly could go either way. This game could be either way, but I'll take the Falcons on this one. Give me Falcons -2.5.
I'm taking the Falcons at home as well. Desmond Ridder has not lost a game at home since middle school. That's a wild stat. I don't think it ends here, but
that might be. I mean, look,
-2.5. Give me the Falcons.
That might be the bet of the week then. Lock of the week. Next game is the New Orleans Saints at the Houston Texans. The Texans are +1. They've been playing way better. It's been amazing. And the Saints actually blew out the New England Patriots last week, but the Patriots, they've imploded. It's not looking too good.
No.
They're about to get rid of everybody except the coach. But I'm going to take the Texans +1. I think Stroud, he's putting this team in position to make the playoffs in a weak division. Jaguars are good, but he has the tools and the capabilities to be able to do it. So give me the Texans +1.
I want to take the Texans here, but I'm going to take the Saints. I think better team. CJ Stroud's going to throw a pick in this game. I guarantee it. Give me the Saints -1.
Next game is the New England Patriots at the Las Vegas Raiders, two of the more disappointing teams of this NFL season, who's lost a lot of people some money.
Josh McDaniels versus Bill Belichick, too.
Yeah.
Former offensive coordinator.
And the Raiders are -3. Sorry.
-3. Facing off against each other. Battle of old foes, friends. Who you got?
I'll take the Raiders. Coming off of they won big Monday Night Football win
against the Packers. A terrible game to watch.
Yes, it was a horrible game to watch. But I'll take the Raiders. I think Bill Belichick and he just doesn't trust Mac Jones. He might bench him again. It's just losing 35-0. It's hard to come back from that, and I just don't see him beating the Raiders. I think the Raiders are a better team overall. They have better wide receivers. They have better running back. They have better quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo's getting a revenge game against him too, so it's like double whammy. I think they give me the Raiders.
Okay, like Louis. I was gonna take the Raiders, and something came over me while you were talking. I was thinking, Bill Belichick knows his old friend. He's not gonna get embarrassed this week. Give me New England plus the points. I think they probably lose. Honestly, I bet a push. If you can bet a push. They're going to lose by a field goal. But give me the Patriots +3. Or buy a half point when you bet this, ladies and gentlemen.
Good luck.
Patriots +3. It's a terrible bet, but that's what I'm picking.
Avoid this game overall, but yeah. Next game is the Philadelphia Eagles at the New York Jets. The Jets are +6.5. I'm shook. I can't believe the spread is so close. I don't know what's going on
with the Jets. I feel like the Eagles lately.
I don't know, but the Eagles have been keeping games close. But the Jets, they played quality. They did win last week, barely against a horrible team. Mm-hmm. So give me the Philadelphia Eagles -6.5. I think they'll probably win by 2 touchdowns. So I think this is a lock of the week. I know I said that maybe twice already, but this is my first lock. Give me the Eagles over the Jets -6.5.
Yeah, I think it'll be a little mini home game for the Eagles. It's not far away. The Jets fans don't show up to the game. I was there week 4. No one was there. It was a sea of red. So I'm going to take the Eagles here. I think they have their breakout game, like I tried to mention last week. If this isn't it, then I don't know. Give me the Eagles as well.
Next game is the Detroit Lions at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This might be the game of the week. There's not that many great games this week, to be honest. This is afternoon game. Okay. Yeah, this is probably the game of the week as I see it so far, because all the rest of the games just not crazily enticing. If you're viewing from a bipartisan point of view, this is a game I would watch just as a general fan of football. Both these teams are doing well. The Lions have been rolling, the Bucs have been rolling, and who's Rolling Rock is going to stop?
I'm going to take the Bucs at home +3. I think they're off a bye week. That's also a terrible bet. I'm taking. Give me Bucs +3.
Give me the Lions -3, man. I don't trust. I trust the quarterbacks to take care of the business, but the Lions, they just look like another. They just look like another level of Megatron. They've evolved. They're not Charmander no more. They Charmeleon, and they about to get to that Charizard stage soon. They just got to take care of these other little gym battles, and then they're gonna be there.
Okay.
Next game is Arizona Cardinals at the Los Angeles Rams. Not the most entertaining game to watch. Rams are -7. I'll take the Cardinals +7 here. They've been keeping a lot of games close. This is a divisional game, so I just think it's going to be a kind of a hard-fought game by both teams, and it'll be close. So give me Cardinals +7.
I'm going to take the Rams. This is just not going to be a good game. This is, going to be on the red zone, and it'll pop up here and there. But if you watch this game front to back, you have a problem. I'm going to take the Rams -7. Arizona's been playing teams tough, but they get blown out once. So I'm going to take the Rams.
Sunday Night Football. I always do. I always do that. You need to stop doing that.
A snoozer here. Can we flex this game out, please?
Good luck. New York Giants at the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are minus 14.5. The Giants look like probably one of the worst teams in football as well. They look pretty bad. I wouldn't pay money to go see this team if I was since I'm in New York. I would never even do that. Even all. There's nothing really to see there. Receivers can't get open. The offensive line is atrocious. Daniel Jones looking like Eli Manning out there getting sacked 5 times a game. It's looking bleak in New York City.
Tyrod Taylor's playing in this game too. So actually,
Jones ain't playing?
Yeah, I think he's out. So we'll get Tyrod.
Yeah, then give me the Bill. He's getting a revenge game. He used to play for the Bills too. Kind of a revenge. I don't know. Tyrod's played for a lot of teams. I don't really know if you consider that a revenge game. But easy for me. Bills minus 14.5. They've been rolling late. They lost last week, so them winning is kind of a lock, if anything. I might pick them in my keeper. I need to pick a pick tonight, actually. So they'll probably be my keeper of the week if I have not picked the Bills yet. But yeah, Bills going to win easy. I think they'll win by probably 17, 20 points. So give me the Bills minus 14.
I'm going to take the Bills. It's a high spread. Actually, you know what? I'm taking the Giants.
You think the Bills are going to...
They're going to cover 14.5, and I hate to say this.
Bro, that looks so bad.
I'm going to go. I think everyone's going to bet the Bills, and it's a Sunday night standalone game. Vegas has to get that money. Giants plus 14.5. Put it on it.
Monday Night Football, the last game of the week is the Dallas Cowboys on primetime again at the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are +2. I was close to going to this game, actually. My friend who never got back to me didn't hook up the ticket, so I didn't go. But anyways, Chargers +2. I believe that this is a tough one. This is a tough one.
I think that this is probably the game of the week, right behind that, right in front of that Detroit game.
Yeah, they're about
standalone close. Monday night. The boys, the Chargers, Dak versus Herbert. Who you taking?
Just trying to imagine. I always think about when I pick games like the headlines, what's going to be on like Monday. Like what they're going to be saying and like what the hell, like, oh, is it going to be Cowboys lose again? Ha, Stephen A. Smith laugh, whatnot. Or is it going to be the Cowboys are back? The Cowboys, they cruised on to a win. I'm picturing it on my head on the TV. That's what I try and do.
It's going to be a home game for the Cowboys too.
It is kind of a home game. They're playing where they do training camp at.
LA, yeah.
So
the Chargers don't have fans. So it'd be pro Cowboys.
Herbert, he hasn't proven that he can be a winner yet. He's put the stats up. He looks nice throwing the ball, all that, yada, yada, yada. Winning. He has not really won yet. And this is a big test for them. Cowboys got to do something after that atrocity Monday night. That was against the best team in the league, so whatever. But give me the Cowboys -2, man. I don't think they get embarrassed again like that 2 weekends in a row on prime time. So give me the Cowboys.
Yeah, this is a tough game. I think the Cowboys are the move. I'll stick to my guns. I want to say the Chargers, but I'm going to go Cowboys -2 to home game for them. They get back on track. I can't believe I'm putting my faith in Dak Prescott. That guy throws more picks than anybody.
He kind of goes like this too, though. Like he has a horrible game and then he'll be like 4 touchdowns. So I could see him throwing like 3-4 touchdowns this game. Because after last week, it's like everyone's doubting him again. And he plays his best when his back is up against the wall.
That's a fair point.
He does. And when he's comfortable, that's when I feel like he starts just throwing picks and doing just nonsense, I mean,
they get a lead, run the ball.
Yeah,
Dak doesn't have to do it all. Yeah, I'll take the Cowboys -2. I'll stick to my guns.
Yeah, the Chargers, they just always disappoint more than the Cowboys. So
this is the disappointment bowl, right?
Yeah, this is the disappointment bowl. But that's our week 6 picks, y'all. Chiefs tonight. They'll probably win the game easily. But yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Until next time, deuces.
Yes, sir.